Hey Unorthobosses, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl D Brady. If you haven't already, go ahead and like this video and subscribe. On this channel, we are doing marketing and branding challenges, experiments, and also I am showing my entrepreneur lifestyle. So go ahead and click that subscribe button, period. So today I'm going to be breaking down Jhene Aiko's brands, and I already have part one up of this video on TikTok, which the link is below for you to check out. I have already done a few of these brand breakdowns on TikTok, which got me to 10,000 followers over there. I've done Normani, I've done Kaylani, I've done Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Chloe and Halle, so many more. So I've enjoyed it, but I really wanted to not have too many parts and keep on putting it out on TikTok, especially if I'm going to be doing larger brands such as Beyonce in the future. I don't want to have 16 different parts. I just want to continue it in detail and have people watch it on YouTube so that, you don't have to do too much work. So let's go ahead and get down. First of all, let me get down into the rules of these brand breakdowns, okay? Because I don't want any craziness in my comments. So let's get into that first and then get into Jhene Aiko's brand breakdown, all right? All right. Okay, so rule number one, I'm speaking on main points that have helped develop the artist or celebrity's brands. Okay, so I know that I will be speaking on their early life, their early stages and stuff like that, but these are things that have made them into who they are as a brand. Okay. Rule number two, I will not be getting into details of the artist or celebs drama or all that mix up and blend. But not do that. All right. Yeah, this is not a gossip site. This is not no gossip blog or whatever. So that's not going to be done over here. I'm just going to speak on the main positive. If it is something that has happened detrimental to them, then such as I spoke on Jhene Aiko losing her brother in the first part of this brand breakdown, that is something that has heavily influenced her in her music because that is her brother who she loves very much so. But that is not drama. I'm not going into details about anything else, so don't ask about that. If you want to comment about that, you may get blocked, period. It's only positive vibes over here. Rule number three, I try my best to break down and analyze these artists and celebs the best way that I know how to do it. This is how I do it on my own for work purposes. So please be gentle with me in them comments. If I missed anything, feel free to put it in the comments below. I'm okay with that. I love respectable feedback. But if it ain't respectable, yeah, I return energy. Just a little bit. But but yeah, I just want y'all to enjoy the content, and I enjoy breaking down brands. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't have to comment. You don't have to do anything. But yeah, this is just for enjoyable purposes and to learn. That's it. Okay, so let's get into the Jhene Aiko brand breakdown. So in part one, we left off of Jhene released Sailing Souls mixtape, and she also released the lead single for The Worst with also the video. And this project, she mentioned that this was a project that she took very long on to find her sounds, what she likes, and lo and behold, when she put it out independently, everybody loved it. Labels was calling her up left and right, boom, bow, bow. Now, let's get into how she took very long to find her sound, get in the rhythm of what she likes, worked and locked in with some producers that fisticuffs, I want to say, that she really can vibe with. I think for me personally, when an artist is finding their brands, knowing your sound and what you like in your own vibe visually that matches your sound is very, if not the most important thing, one of the most important things when it comes to establishing your brand. It sets you apart from all your other competitors, and especially nowadays, you know, everybody kind of, not everybody, but there's a lot of artists who sound the same. There's music that's coming out every single day. So anytime that I do a consultation with somebody else, I always ask them or ask them questions that I can figure out, like, what makes you different. And what makes you different is who you actually are, and it's authentic. And Jhene Aiko has, for me, been authentic with sharing her story and what she loves and how she viewed things, how she writes her poetry and her lyrics and those type of things that makes her who she is. And it came off very strong as a solid foundation with Sailing Souls. I think off rip, when an artist becomes more mainstream, or you know, they get a solid foundation of a fan base, people already are going to compare you to another artist. But at the end of the day, if you have your own content, you're speaking on things that you genuinely have gone through, it hits different. For Jhene Aiko, her voice, to me, I would describe it as feathery, very light, not very, very light, but light and relaxing. And I feel like her lyrics hit hard. And with hard lyrics and a nice relaxing voice, it's very compelling. And then also when it comes to her visuals, it matches with the ambiance of the whole song. So together she is creating a full-on experience, and what she's talking about is very much so relatable. The worst was so relatable because I wasn't even in a relationship when the words came out, but I felt like I've been hurt multiple times, and like I understood her. Although her voice was like feathery and relaxing, the video is dark and sexy, and that intrigues me. And I feel like from there, it was just, I want more from you, Jhene, more. In 2013, Jhene Aiko then released Sail Out EP, and it became certified platinum. Like I said, Sail Out and Sailing Souls, I believe, set up Jhene to have a great foundation for her brands. And I definitely couldn't wait until more of her music was coming out to see where she was taking us in her journey. And to this day, I still have those two projects on repeat. So she did her damn thing on there. In 2014, Jhene Aiko then released her album Sold Out, and she mentioned in an interview that a lot of her songs were based on failing love, and people just seem to love it. We related to it, sis. We related to it. It doesn't even matter if I had a boyfriend or not. I related to it. In 2016, Jhene Aiko released a collab album with Big Sean called 2088, where they spoke on mainly the ups and downs of a relationship. Okay, so around this time, Jhene Aiko revealed another layer of herself, expanding her brand, and was showing more of her sexy side. Now, Jhene Aiko, like I said on the video from The Worst, it was already kind of sexy, right? But now when she dropped Maniac, now that was a whole different sexy. It was more like, for me, I'm gonna say like dominatrix type of sexy. Like, I didn't know you like that, girl. And then the lyrics, again, her lyrics, if you really listen to it, like, she sounds very sweet. She looks very innocent. But when you reading her lyrics and really singing it, you're like, oh, nah, like, she's really talking that stuff. Also, even before that, in 2014, when she made her appearance on Omarion's Post to Be song, and her infamous line, "Gotta eat the booty like groceries." Hey, everybody was like, wow. Like, you know, you would not expect that from her, which is another surprising factor, which, like I said, to me, expanded her brand, because now we're getting more than just failing love content. We're getting more than just, you know, the toxic relationship content with your man, but we also see the independent, strong, confident, sexy side of Jhene Aiko, which I love to see it. In 2017, Jhene Aiko released her album Trip. Along with the album, she released a 23-minute short film of pretty much a story of how she was looking for her brother in her companion, but he never was able to fill that void. She went on a psychedelic type of trip where she was seeing her brother, and it was more so of like poetry, which was very beautiful to experience that moment with her. And she's a very good actress, actually. She should get more into that. But yeah, I thought that album was very much so on a psychedelic, more wave. Jhene Aiko, like I said, it already has like a relaxing, healing nature to her that she's already set the foundation of. So for her to take it up a notch and introduce more of like the psychedelic, the drugs type of, but the safe ones that would take you to another level in envisioning and experiencing what she is talking about, makes complete sense. So yeah, I love Trip, and it was again adding to her recipe of who she already is as a person. In March 2020, Jhene released her album Chalumbo, and I love this album because for me it was more of like a meditative album. She had more of her singing bowls, her aligning chakras, and her crystals, and even her live performances had the setup of her sound bowls and just more peace and becoming one with yourself. She also had Big Sean, you know, becoming one with himself and peaceful and meditating. She definitely set the tone for this one, and she was already healing and those type of things. But thinking back to Sail Out, right, and Sailing Souls, to Chalumbo, you see hurt, darkness, pain, feeling love, to being with someone she loves, but talking about the toxic in and out of a relationship, to getting more into a sexier side, becoming a confident more woman, and then getting into exploring who she is and getting into this new her. And then here I am, Chalumbo, meditating, more peaceful vibes, more positive as well. And I feel like I didn't realize it until after this research that I've done for her brand breakdown that she really took us on a journey of her discovering herself. Like, you genius. So just to conclude this brand breakdown, I feel that Jhene Aiko, right, she is a melting pot. She has different backgrounds about her, but that's what make her audience such a well-rounded fan base. And she took us on a journey. She's still taking us on a journey of who she was before, growing, grinding into her own artistry, to now developing and finding herself and growing in her art, which I love. And it kind of resonated more with her fan base as well. I feel like I've grown with her, and it's not about who I am on the outside and what you see. It's more so of who you are on the inside and making sure that is at peace and you are genuine and full of great things within your soul. So, Jhene, I love you, girl, if you see this. But anyways, you guys, thank you again for joining this brand breakdown of Jhene Aiko, okay? Go ahead and like and subscribe, and also make sure you comment below what's your favorite Jhene Aiko song, favorite moment from her, any sayings, poetry. You know she got a book out, so go ahead and check that out as well. Also, my socials is down below in the description box, so go ahead and check that out. Go ahead and check out the rest of my videos as well on this channel, because it takes time to edit these videos and shoot them, and like consistency, okay? So thank you guys so much, and until next time on Unorthobosses.